Iris Kyle is arguably the greatest bodybuilder the sport has ever seen. That's a big claim, sure, but a claim that can be backed up. Case in point, Kyle is the only bodybuilder in any division, man or woman, to rack up 10 Olympia titles. She has also won 7 Miss International titles, which is considered the second most prestigious competition behind only the Miss Olympia. Like men's bodybuilding, women's bodybuilding is defined by dominant champions. Kyle won Miss Olympia 10 times, Lenda Murray won it 8 times, Cory Everson 6 times. When athletes make it to the top, it can often be difficult to displace them, and Kyle was a near-immovable force after defeating Lenda Murray to win her first Miss Olympia. Iris Kyle, the early years. Born in Benton Harbor, Miami, in 1974. Iris was the second youngest of 6 children. A self-professed sports addict, Kyle's early and high school years were dominated by various sports: softball, cross-country, and basketball. Like Phil Heath, the man with 7 Mr. Olympia titles, she excelled in basketball as a point guard and earned All-American status in the sport. Such was Kyle's skill that she was offered numerous college scholarships. She eventually settled on Alcorn State University in Lorman, studying business administration and accounting. When she graduated, Kyle moved to California, where her life as a bodybuilder began. It wasn't until Kyle moved to California that she began bodybuilding in her early 20s. Yes, Kyle was athletic, a fantastic athlete, and yet she entered bodybuilding at a very late age relative to others. When Kyle moved to Orange County and signed up for a gym membership, she began to take lifting weights seriously. From the perspective of bodybuilding, the time could not have been more opportune. It was only around the 1980s and 1990s that women's bodybuilding became popular. Kyle thus came to bodybuilding at a point when more and more women were entering the gym, and more importantly, bodybuilding magazines were catering to and covering women's bodybuilding regularly. She started her fitness journey and bodybuilding when 6-time Miss Olympia Cory Everson and Lenda Murray were celebrated for their muscularity. It is difficult not to believe that Kyle has been unduly targeted within bodybuilding because of her appearance. Everyone has different philosophies on bodybuilding. Some believe that mind and body health must be developed in equal measure. Others care only about muscularity and aesthetics above all else. Upon ushering in the mass monster phase of bodybuilding, 6-time Mr. Olympia Dorian Yates also faced criticism. The difference between Yates and Kyle is that Kyle's division actively attempted to stop the drive for muscularity in competitors. In 2005, the 20% rule was introduced, which asked female athletes to decrease their muscularity by a factor of 20%. It was an astonishing request, and one which was combined with the news that the Miss Olympia was no longer split between a heavyweight and lightweight class, but instead as one large division. Kyle lost the 2005 contest to fellow heavyweight Ixney Orquin Garcia, who won her sole Miss Olympia title. In his contest report, Bill Dobbins explained that while Kyle was impressive, Orquin Garcia was simply better. Kyle's downfall, according to Dobbins, was not her muscularity or conditioning, but rather her stage presence. Kyle's posing and presentation needed an improvement. The ability to accept disappointment and continue is inherent to a bodybuilding champion. As a sport, bodybuilding is subjective. Judges may want someone else to win, and it doesn't matter what the individual does. Kyle accepted the 2005 decision and came back even stronger the following year.